This is good for the skip the line feature if you did not buy the Muse Pass. I had few museum in mind and this was the top of the list and the line was long and this would come in helpful. Guide is helpful and willing to answer questions. There are so many artifacts he won't join you in all the buildings, but would give you an overview. A beautiful palace with a rich history. We enjoyed our time exploring and learning. Guide gave a good background of the history of Ottoman Empire. Was a bit crowded when we went. There are a lot of people, so you need to go in advance to find the welcome Istanbul card supplier to bring in the tickets. There were about 25 people in a group. Because it was quite crowded, the tour guide first introduced it outside the palace, and then dispersed to let us watch freely. The tour lasted about 30 minutes. Skipping the line is great. We covered all the places and it was a nice experience. It was not time restricted and we had our way to see everything inside the palace. Value for money tour. Useful skip the line feature and information about the palace and history. It was a short guided tour. The guide explained the things about the palace and other buildings and would leave you to explore on own just once you're past the main security gate. So you need to have the expectation set accordingly. It's not a fully guided tour where the guide will take you to all the blocks of the palace and explain you all the things. We were totally good with short tour though. I would be lost if I did not purchase this. Lol. Tour guide walked us throughout the sesh but I decided not to join to harem as I wanted to explore on my own. It was raining since early in the morning. So only 2 of us in the group. The tour guide provide umbrella for us. Should visit harem inside the Topkapi, you have to buy the tickets separately. Very easy to spot for the guide, very good knowledge and explain the history of Topkapi. Skip the hassle to buy tickets and line. That's the beauty of having this pass. We were briefed about the history of Topkapi and the sections divided. However, wish that the explanation will be more detailed and longer. Map and location was different from actual meetup description. So PLS take note. Tour gives a brief overview of the palace layout and important must-visit Instagram pic pointers. Easy to skip the ticket after meeting the guide outside the palace. The guide will give a useful overview of the place and share some tips before you have time to explore on your own. Good place and value for money and also a lot things to see.